are here because we share the aspiration to improve CRVS for women and girls. We're here to talk about the intersection between CRVS and gender.
CRVS, as I've mentioned, is foundational. So one, it's very inclusive. If a country adopts registration of everybody and making everyone count.
I want to particularly really celebrate and congratulate the work of the Center of Excellence for CRVS Systems and how unique it is in terms of not really only working on one or two or three pieces of CRVS systems, but on the system as a whole. The system really needs to work as a whole. There is no point in a child having registered, but his or her marriage is not registered, their divorce is not registered, their death is not counted. It does not make any sense. Progress cannot happen just by having one element of the system being perfect, which we know are far from perfect.
In this forum, it has become very, very clear that even AI is relying on CRVS.
You don't need me to tell you that civil registration and vital statistics are the backbone of inclusive societies.
Developing, strengthening and sustaining CRVS systems is one of the most expensive ventures that many countries have found themselves in.
Kenya is proud of the strides made so far in strengthening our civil registration and vital statistics systems, particularly with focus on gender.
The Symposium continues a journey that began several years ago in Ottawa, where governments and partners came together around a shared conviction that every person must be counted and that every life event must matter.
Gender equality is the anchor of CRVS transformation, not an add-on.
When we're looking at statistics and they have an inclination to gender, I am excited because for once a woman can be counted, can count.
UNFPA is committed through our strategic plan to ensure that every pregnancy is wanted, every birth is safe, and every young person can reach their full potential.
Are we doing that in the most appropriate ways already? Are there better methodologies of doing that? Are there better indicators for inclusivity? And those might look different between registering births, marriages, deaths. So really to get into the detail of who's being left behind at which vital event and why.
Marriage is socially constructed and varies by culture, religion, and laws. And therefore, marriage and divorce registration is more complex than those clinical processes for birth and death.
Change really is possible. Systems are changeable and improvable, and I think every person in this room has seen that happen, and talking about the feasibility and the likelihood of success is an incredibly important part of building momentum in this space.
I think what some of this work and some of the discussions over the last 3 days highlighted is a need to package up some of these inequality assessments in more compelling ways, particularly, and I think Priscilla Adele just said it a moment ago, we need to start from the bottom up and identify those left behind.
Civil registration systems are complex. They involve multiple stakeholders, and listening to the work that they've done, the hard work that they've done to bring people together, to build their strategic plans, to assess their strategic plans, and to set a way forward. The way that they are embracing digital transformation has been really inspiring, and I think we can all really learn from it.
They're hard to to reach, that they are not accessible, that they are not counted. We need to understand why. We need to understand what in the system represents hurdles for them, and what are the socio-behavioral aspects in their own lives that represent hurdles in that space.
It's the book of life.
I'm counted, you are counted.
Everybody's registered.
Everyone knows that they count.
All people are recognized.
Everybody involved in the process.